Good afternoon. We had plenty of sunshine today, and we'll have partly cloudy skies in eastern KELOLAND. Chance of rain and thunderstorms starting late tonight in western and central South Dakota. 62 Sioux Falls, 58 in Aberdeen, 57 in Pierre, and 52 in Rapid City. Then that chance of rain and thunderstorms moves into eastern KELOLAND tomorrow morning. 87 Sioux Falls, 75 in Aberdeen, 74 in Pierre, and 69 in Rapid City. We'll take a closer look at the chance of rain and thunderstorms in just a little bit. KELOLAND's First at 4 starts right now.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group, KELOLAND News First at 4.
A 30-year-old Sioux Falls man is accused of soliciting a child for sex. What we're learning from court documents.
Plus, even more veterans got to see the war memorials in Washington, D.C. after the Midwest Honor Flight completed its 16th mission.
And later, we're going to talk with a local social worker who is making it her mission to help people get screened for cancer. Good afternoon, and thanks for tuning in to First at 4. I'm Don Jorgensen.
And I'm Kelly Volk. A former dance coach in Sioux Falls is behind bars, accused of soliciting a child for sex. Court documents say 30-year-old Kevin Tongvan was sending nude pictures to a teenage girl who took dance lessons with him through Champion Legacy.
Authorities say that he requested the explicit photos from her as well. He faces 10 counts of solicitation of a minor.
The 18-year-old man wanted for escape out of Minnehaha County has been arrested in Rapid City. Robert Yellowbird was listed as a parole absconder. The U.S. Marshals arrested him this morning at an address on Signal Drive in Rapid City. Police say he was taken into custody without incident.
Officials in Pennington County recently arrested a man who is accused of scamming an elderly woman out of $100,000. 31-year-old Abdul Muhammad had his first appearance in court this morning. The sheriff's office says that it's rare that they get to make an arrest for complex cases like cyber scams.
So these types of cases are very difficult to prosecute. We've tracked a few of these, or a handful of these, overseas, Africa, and other foreign countries. Rarely do we find these happening regionally or locally. They're usually from out of the area.
Investigators say that the suspect is not a South Dakota resident. Tonight at 5, we're going to tell you some of the red flags to look for and how to protect yourself from falling victim to phone scams.
Well, we had kind of a toasty day today.
It's a little on the warm side. You can kind of feel it here in the studio, too. At least I can, anyway.
Yeah, I had to take my jacket off while I was out for a walk today, Megan.
Well, if you thought today was warm, Don and Kelly, we do have an even warmer weekend where we could see some record territory temperatures, at least in Sioux Falls, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Right now, sunshine and 84 in Sioux Falls, south winds at 21 miles an hour. Around the area, we have mostly sunny skies in Rapid City as well, 72, north winds at 13. On satellite, we just have a few clouds in northwestern South Dakota, and on KELOLAND Live Doppler radar, nothing is coming out of those clouds. Our chances for rain start late tonight over the Black Hills. Right now, 83 in Winter, 78 in Brookings, 74 in Mobridge, 78 in Phillip, and 67 in Custer. Here's a quick peek at some of the wind gusts in the past hour, reaching 25 to 30 miles an hour in eastern KELOLAND. That strong wind will die down as we go into tonight. That chance of rain and thunderstorms starting in western South Dakota, working its way into central KELOLAND overnight. Otherwise, partly cloudy skies in the east, 62 Sioux Falls, 58 in Aberdeen, 57 in Pierre, and 52 in Rapid City. For tomorrow morning, there is a chance of severe weather, mainly along and east of the James River. Hail and strong winds are going to be the main threats. For tomorrow, once those storms move out in the early mornings, we'll have partly cloudy skies, 87 in Sioux Falls, 75 in Aberdeen, 74 in Pierre, and 69 in Rapid City. We have warmer temperatures on the way for the weekend and first part of next week. We'll take a closer look in just a little bit.
Thanks, Megan. A Minnesota-based company is taking drastic steps to keep employees away from danger.
Target says that crime is so bad inside some stores, it is closing 9 of them in 4 major U.S. cities. Greg Chapman with our CBS affiliate explains what led up to the decision.
Target CEO addressed issues inside some stores back in May in a conference call to executives.
Theft and organized retail crime are increasingly urgent issues, impacting the team and our guests and other retailers.
Target says it did all it could to prevent store closures, adding more security team members, using third-party guard services, and locking cases for merchandise prone to theft. When the company realized it could not improve business performance and the guest experience, the decision to shut down locations was made.
If you look at the way they do business, the customer experience is critical to their differentiation between other retailers that are in their space.
University of St. Thomas clinical professor of marketing Dr. Mike Porter says Target is protecting its brand.
Part of the reason they're closing these stores is because it's not cost effective for them to run those stores and keep the customer experience and the prices consistent across the whole organization.
Organized retail theft is impacting lots of stores, but Target wants to protect shoppers by keeping prices down and making sure what they want is on store shelves.
Prices are going to change. They will always change. And Target is making the decision to try and minimize that by dealing with these particular locations.
1 store in New York City, 2 in Seattle, 3 in San Francisco, and 3 stores in Portland are set to close near the end of October. Reg Chapman, WCCO News.
Target employees impacted by store closures were given opportunities to transfer to other locations. The Minnesota legislature passed the organized retail crime bill last session that cracks down on secondhand sales of stolen goods and the criminals who sell them.
Well, thousands of whole cantaloupe sold in 19 states, including South Dakota, have been recalled due to possible salmonella contamination. The recall impacts more than 6,400 cases of Eagle Produces candy brand whole cantaloupe. The fruit was distributed between September 5th and 16th. The cantaloupe is also sold in Iowa, Minnesota, and North Dakota. So far, no one has gotten sick, but if you bought the recalled fruit, throw it out. And if you become sick, contact your doctor right away.
About a month after Memorial Stadium at the University of Nebraska made history for a record-setting attendance at a women's sporting event, the facility will now undergo a big renovation. The Nebraska Board of Regents will decide whether to approve a $450 million renovation plan for Memorial Stadium. Some of the updates include new chairs, concessions, restrooms, and accessibility improvements. This comes as the university celebrates the 100th anniversary of Memorial Stadium. The renovations should be complete by July 2026.
You're talking about that record-setting night for volleyball.
Yeah.
Well, my wife Pam and I were at that event because her youngest daughter, Peyton Neff, who was my daughter-in-law, my stepdaughter, excuse me, she played the first game before the Huskers with the University of Nebraska Kearney, and 92,003 fans set the record for a women's sporting event.
What was it like being in that environment?
It was epic. It was electric. It was fascinating. You can see the crowd behind. I don't know if we have the video. I don't know if our producer showed a video of the whole crowd doing the wave, but yeah, it was just an unbelievable experience to be there.
Yeah, looks like a fun time.